Mike the ref says AW is looking for matches while WWE is looking for moments. Sports entertainment. We finally have a pro wrestling show though, guys.
Here's another analogy. WWE is swinging for home runs. They're trying to hit grand slams.
But you know what happens when you try to swing for home runs?
You get a lot of strikeouts, dog.
And them motherfuckers striking out like crazy.
They striking out like 3 strikes away from All Out. And that's where we're up to, right? All Out, because All Out was an amazing pay-per-view. I think you guys want to run it down a little bit?
I mean, here we are. Here we are. Listen. Was All Out perfect?
Yes. The end. The end.
Listen, all I know is I was camping and the phone was buzzing. There's barely any service and the phone was buzzing.
Crickets were fucking letting you know.
The crickets were like, "Oh my God, Gia,
You were watching Bang Bros?
Hey, shout out to Sarah. Jay, you coming on the show? What's good?
All Out was buzzing.
All Out was popping.
No, it was crazy. It was a show that they wanted to put on, and it worked. Yo, every aspect of the card was pretty dope. The matches that you saw, the surprises. Ruby Soho coming out was a surprise.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
Well, we had our theories, but no doubt.
We knew she was a Joker.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing Thunder Rosa in there, legitimate.
What an ending.
Thanks to transportation, I was screwed out of my hot take, but we are going to get that breakup between Penta and
Danny talking about
Phoenix.
Penta and Phoenix.
That
right?
tag match was dope.
Tag match.
Yeah, TJ got that
so
for sure.
I fucking hate the Young Bucks, but man, can they put on a show?
Kenny will end up as a manager to
Cable
Stevenson.
The thing I noticed about the Young Bucks,
why you gotta read that?
yo, for real, yo,
that shit was hilarious.
The thing about the Young Bucks, right, is that they're really good no matter who they wrestle. Mm-hmm. But when they have a really good dance partner,
oh yeah,
they do fucking work.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking amazing. Like yo, I hate Jungle Express.
You hate it?
Yeah. I just
you hate.
I don't hate Jungle Boy. I don't even hate.
Going Little Nate.
I don't hate Marco Sutton. I really even don't hate the dinosaur. Believe it or not.
I think it's Luchasaurus. I don't know. There's
I think he's the worst part of it.
Yeah, he don't rub it the right way.
Oh,
hey, I could rub you down if you want.
I think that first of all, as a gimmick, it's a stretch. Like it's a lot. It's a lot.
Wait, we got a guy that just does this, and people go, oh,
that's true.
Like,
yeah, but he's not trying to hurt you. He's just like,
but this hurts you. Like,
it didn't hurt Sting.
I guess not.
All right.
But he countered with it, which is scary.
He did counter. Yeah. That was cool to see. Though,
yeah,
that was cool to see.
I think what's worse here for me is I have no reaction to Jungle Express. Okay. Like other than their theme song, I don't have no feeling for them.
So yes, there's that part. That gimmick wise, it's just a lot. It's a lot to get over. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then
it's very
the matches are kind of like. They slow the match down.
Okay.
Not because of Perry. I think it is Luchasaurus. I think that just they try to do a lot. There's a lot of helping, like set moves up, and it kind of takes you out of the moment. The Young Bucks.
So the tag team wrestling is not great.
I don't think it's
like
great.
A lot of reenactment.
It's a lot of like rehearsed shit. Yeah. Stunts. They're trying to do things. They're trying to pick spots, but it's like rehearsed. Young Bucks, they have that too. And so when they're fucking together, everything fucking looks like planned, like super planned. But here we have Penta and Phoenix, who are like masters of like it looks fucking fluid as shit. They do things. I mean, clearly, we're not fucking lying. Like we know that
you saw, yeah.
But
I'm gonna let you finish.
There's a start claim in the chat. I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
There's a start claim in the chat.
Mike the Ref has claimed
I don't know.
All Out is a better pay-per-view than WrestleMania X7.
Yo.
Talk to him, Mike.
Do you understand how perfect WrestleMania X7 is?
Yo, but it did have some flaws.
Nah. I mean,
it has some flaws.
The biggest flaw in WrestleMania X7 was the wrestling, right? The main event of WrestleMania X7 was sloppy as shit. No, but I loved it because it looked like a shoot at some points.
You know what I think?
Young Bucks who rehearse, I like that.
You know what I think we may have to do? We may have to do a grapple theater of All Out and WrestleMania 17.
I fucking love it.
Mike the Ref, just give us an idea.
Light bulb.
Because I'm having trouble not agreeing with him.
Mike the ref said there was the big heel turn right by Austin. That was the big that was the big bang right there.
That was the big bang.
And
Boom.
All Out had nothing. All Out had nothing.
Didn't have
The Young
anything
Bucks
here.
losing, number one.
Yeah.
That was surprising as shit.
Surprising as shit.
All right, maybe
I called it.
Maybe it didn't move the
Well,
needle.
not to win the title, just
Maybe
the
it
heel,
didn't
the
move
heel
the
turn.
needle. Maybe it wasn't like a big deal. But yo, that was surprising.
That just shows you how Young Bucks supersede the title.
Yeah, true, right? But whatever. Young Bucks lost.
I feel like Cody and Young Bucks don't.
You're gonna
need the
tell me
title.
just alone
Nah, they
with
don't.
Adam Cole, baby. That didn't move the needle for you? That wasn't a thing?
One needle.
That wasn't big?
One needle after that.
And then after that, fucking like not more than 5 minutes later, we had fucking Brian Daniels.
If you had
Adam Cole moving
if
the needle.
if you had
Adam Cole moving the needle, joining the elite.
yeah.
Because
That
that's
was
what
a
trash.
swerve.
That was
Yeah.
a
That was
swerve.
Yeah,
They were
because
trash
yo,
talking,
they
you know what I mean?
they killed that man, and I need the recipe on how to reincarnate
Talk
shit.
about the Jets ever again, motherfucker.
So listen, it's funny because they got okay. If I had to compare it to any WrestleMania, maybe the one in New Orleans, because you had Adam Cole, then Daniel Bryan, and you started WrestleMania with fucking Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, then fucking The Rock. Remember, 30 was my bad, the one at your house,
But
like back to back to back.
those were legends. So,
Josh
Right,
Allen
right.
sucks balls.
but I see what you're saying. I see
But like
what
the
you're
pop
saying.
value, the pop
Pop
value
Pop
and
value.
shit.
I see what you're saying. But I mean, listen, Mike the Ref, you bring up a great point.
Bills
I'm
Mafia.
having trouble arguing that, like, because 17 is obviously our platform's favorite WrestleMania, right?
Punk's return match.
But even we know that wasn't perfect as
Yo.
of a card, and this card
Regal
it
Jericho.
was stacked.
We forget Regal Jericho.
That was the first
Chris
match of the night.
Benoit
That opened the
was on
night.
that.
Regal
Fucking
Jericho.
WrestleMania
Whatever.
17, you know what I mean? But
I mean, it also had like the gimmick
The
battle royal.
gimmicks,
what I'm
we
saying.
got nostalgia.
saying.
Nostalgia plays
yeah,
a big
but it was
role.
also shitty.
That shit was-
It was also shitty.
But we didn't
I
care.
know.
It was for the nostalgia. It was for the
TLC.
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 TLC. I mean, come on.
Yo.
But All Out. All Out has some matches.
Damn, yo,
All
Adam
Out has some
Cole.
matches. I mean, you had Chris
Nah.
Jericho almost retiring.
Match of the night was a cage match. I'll give you the
Cage
cage
match?
match. Match of the night. Pop of the night was Cole Bryan.
Ooh.
Obviously. But I mean, other than that, okay, Ruby Soho, but
Oh, Ruby Soho. Come on.
So can we argue that All Out had more debuts or returns than Royal Rumble?
shock value.
Oh, ouch. In the Royal Rumble.
More shock value.
Right, it's very reminiscent of Royal Rumble, right? Where people coming out with, oh shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that maybe what the card?
Yo, off the top of my head, I don't know this, but we gotta figure out what like pay per view had the same like, yo, Ruby Soho, Daniel Bryanson, and Cole.
It's hard-
Three
it's hard-
big ones, right? Like what's comparable in the WWE that had like 3 big returns or
I mean, you had SummerSlam with Brock and Becky. That's probably the closest right now.
Yeah.
That's recent.
Yeah.
No, that was terrible. No,
I wouldn't say terrible. Oh, well,
Yo,
because of Becky Lynch.
Quick
Because
question.
remember, once again, the aftertaste, Papi, the aftertaste.
Ruined
Quick
that
question.
whole-
What happened?
It's not all about how it goes in; it's about how it tastes after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Becky thing tasted kind of weird.
Refill?
It tasted like
I'm good
like
right
you know
now.
after a sweaty
Not
day
even
in the
Like,
gym.
Colleen?
It didn't taste so good.
What
Yeah.
happened with
It tastes like
Pac?
Bianca Belair after hurling.
What happened with
What?
Pac and Andrade on Wednesday?
I don't know, but they're gonna fight at
Rampage.
Oh, on Rampage. Okay, I thought it was
Spoiler
Wednesday. My
alert.
bad. My bad.
Andrade wins.
Oh, it's recorded.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Wow.
Who say also died?
I was just gonna start watching
Manifest.
that shit again for the third time.
Bryce Remberg, he
Shout out to
is
Bryce.
the man.
He
Oh, I
trained
love
us.
Bryce, bro.
Bryce
He
is
showed me
a-
how to commentate.
Glenn also dies in The Walking Dead.
No, Bryce Renberg is a decent human being, man. Shout
For
out
sure,
to him.
for sure.
And he's definitely has. Yeah, that's a lot, brother. He definitely has. He also has.
What's he too, bro?
What?
Bro, at this point though, bro, like, come on. Even the comics are like, really? But
Shout outs
This guy can't
to
see
Brandon
shit, bro.
Kirk
okay.
being on the PWI top 500 somewhere in the fours. I don't give a fuck where he's at.
is he?
He's on the motherfucker.
He's at
499?
450.
Yeah,
He's at
but
450,
we're not gonna
60,
talk
70.
about what they.
But he's on the list.
We're,
y'all.
we're not gonna talk about what they said.
Kirks.
What they talked about his accolades being.
Oh yeah, you gotta know.
Oh wow, I don't
Because
Yeah, no.
nah, we good. We
Because
don't
there's
talk about
no.
He's just on the list. We're not gonna talk about his accolades.
Say how.
Yeah, wasn't he a champion somewhere?
No,
No?
never a champion.
No.
Unfortunately, get him a title somewhere
Yeah,
respectable.
Respect.
He's not in GCW?
Yeah,
He makes.
He fuck with GCW too. Yeah, he be on the GCW shit.
Shout
Shout
out
out-
to GCW champ.
Oh my god,
Moxley.
John fucking Moxley.
Yo, Matt Cardona can't
Hold on,
catch
hold
a
on.
break.
But let's. I'm gonna swing back to this PWI real quick.
Yeah,
First of all, shout out to Chris Bay.
we gotta respond to
Moving
it.
us
We have to
on
respond.
that list, Papa. Shout outs to JP Warhorse number 67 or something like that. Why is he not
crazy.
number 69? I'm just
Hey,
saying.
what?
He's been petitioning for number 69.
Nah,
forever.
War's gotta be
He
top 50.
Warhorse 69. I'm just saying he likes.
Listen,
got-
that's a beautiful number.
You can't give that. Whoever voted for this shit, you can't give that shit to Jersey.
And if I'm not mistaken,
We put so many
one
people
of the
on
highest rated women, and I think definitely the highest rated woman of color, Trisha Dora.
Oh, of course.
Um,
You know these individuals all beyond being talented. They sound like
she's
familiar.
so good.
Shout
yo.
out to the 7 right
So
now,
good.
holding him down.
They seem familiar.
Yo, they do sound familiar. It's like we've.
I've spoken
to
to
them?
them before.
Right.
Guy?
Oh, yo, you gotta get that checked out.
Yeah, you gotta go to the doctor.
There's
Go
a
right-
pill.
Go now.
and
Go
an
right now.
injection.
Look,
It's
open
kinda
the
like
gate
a
for him.
pill before you
Open
dig.
the
And
door
an
so he can
injection.
go.
Is this the pill?
No.
Hey,
That's the one.
Can be.
Drink it.
I don't know if it's a pill, but can on
But you can check us out. Check us out on SoundCloud. Check us out. We got our STI shooting the ish with your favorite wrestlers from all over the place. We got Lance Archer. We got Trisha Dora, our girl. We got Chris Bay out here. We got
yes,
JP
yes,
Warhorse and so many more. Vicky
Vicky
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Shout her out.
Al
Al
Snow.
Snow. Right. Check us
Everybody just wants
out on all your favorite
Oh,
platforms.
Al Snow's props.
Also, they weren't
Al Snow's proud.
Folks.
Little Bob Weezy, right?
Oh, we
Shout
have the
out to
past,
Soldier Boy, the worst streamer on Twitch.
We have the
It's
past, the
worse.
future, the present, and the
future?
wannabe.
Why is there a J?
That's a wrestler.
My man,
Fusion?
nobody noticed it.
Is that like?
He said,
Oh,
"There we go."
shit.
I have big lips.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, let me see.
I said a lip.
Shout outs to JP's
That's
parents.
it.
Y'all wanna y'all wanna send y'all wanna send the fans home with some HPC of the week?
Yeah.
Let's talk to them real quick. Let's send them home happy.
All right. Let's do the obvious. Heel of the week, MJF. Like there's no debate.
Is it? Okay.
The
Okay.
strikeouts, you know, yeah.
Yeah, yo, that shit was a dope promo. That shit was
Strikeouts.
dope.
We didn't really talk about the strikeouts.
Oh shit.
So yeah, because we started and we started talking about other shit.
Strikeout number one.
So
Okay. So, folks, just to clarify, 3 strikes and you're out WWE. What are the 3 strikes that could occur to take WWE out?
So Mike, and there's context to this, right? Because Mike the Ref even mentioned, right? All Out is probably the most perfect pay per view. I don't necessarily agree, but it's up there. It's pretty goddamn good. It was amazing.
Good shit.
Amazing. There's no doubt about that.
It's a memorable pay-per-view for AEW.
And what we know is that AEW is just hot right now. They hot
Halfwego.
magma. And it
Liquid
goes
hot
into
fuego.
like what I was talking about Gable Stevenson and just like WWE, they don't have the mojo right now. So if
They're just a
Mick
mojo.
Foley, right, talking this thing, right, saying like WWE got a problem. So when we look at like the whole scape, Booker T agreed,
Fuck you,
right?
T.
Yo, and WWE cutting Booker T's checks still. And he's agreeing.
He's like, yo, we got to do something about this.
This shit is we fucking up.
So when we really take like a picture of the strikeout WWE, because they already got less on Raw in terms of ratings. Dynamite beat them out this week.
And let's just make sure to mention that not that Raw has been amazing programming in the last 10 years, but Raw is the longest running episodic show in television history. So there's a reason why it's a big thing. It's a big deal.
This same Raw you're talking about on a weekend where they lost Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan respond with a Vince-less Raw, 3 matches in 3 hours because they started the show hyping up a tag team gauntlet that ran the entire show and had 2 other matches. One of which being a rematch from Charlotte and Nia, which was based on the fact that somebody fucked up and hurt Charlotte with a headbutt. And that's what made this match interesting because of the hype of the fucking botch.
But
It was.
Let's talk about that for a second.
It was.
The highlight of Raw.
Highlight of Raw. It was the only match of Raw. How
So-
you have a 3-hour show and have 3 matches?
Yeah.
Lazy booking.
Vinceless
Strike number one.
Vinceless
This
booking.
is what happens when
This
this
is
is what
what
happens
Hold
when
on.
you
Wait.
micromanage. This is what happens
You
when you micromanage.
you talking about like Vinceless booking like when Vince is there? It's amazing.
Vince
Exactly.
signs off. Raw wasn't booked until 6 o'clock 2 weeks ago because Vince doesn't sign off until
But isn't
everything
that
that's fine.
every
He
Monday?
makes final
That's
call for
every
everything.
Monday.
Right, so he wasn't there this Monday.
But that doesn't change
you know-
anything.
you had 3 matches.
You know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? People are afraid to grab that brass ring.
Hey, yeah.
Bro, I'm
Okay.
telling
Because
then.
if Vince is
That
not
brass- okay.
there,
that
when
brass
Vince is
ring
not there,
doesn't
you
even
take risks.
exist.
That would have been the
I should've
opportunity to
seen-
book that shit like crazy.
You right. I should have seen a Hell in a Cell on Monday if Vince is not in the
What's Vince
fuck.
gonna do?
When
Delete
the
it?
when the boss is away, what we gonna do?
We gonna play.
Not do a
Let's-
fucking thing
let's
of work.
be real.
I'm not gonna
Look
work
at
at
the
all.
people that were left
I'm
over.
gonna have 3 matches on the 3-hour show.
none of the people that were left
And the mics are gone.
on Raw
I got him.
were gonna be people to take risks. Nobody was gonna take a risk.
And that's
there.
the damn shit.
Someone that was gonna take a risk. Triple H, who was not there. Probably the reason that Vince was not there. Everybody else is a stooge.
Happy
They're
day.
all gonna do. They're on the total company line. Because what happens when you don't? Deuces, future endeavored.
Yeah.
Have a nice one.
Facts.
So then what are we asking of here? Then we're asking administrators to go against the paycheck to do something for like
Please?
What did you think? You
Please?
thought Adam Pearce was gonna
We're
do something?
desperate right
like,
now.
That's not.
We're
No, he's
desperate.
gonna get his check. He's gonna do what is asked of him or expected of him. He's not gonna like just shift everything. They're not gonna be like, yo, nah, let's make Karrion Kross cool again. Like they're not gonna like just completely like reverse course.
Yo, but like, how does that even make sense? Take Scarlett away from Karen Cross. Like, where does that even sound like?
where-
Was that one of your strikes?
Where is Scarlett right
If she shows up at AEW,
So, what are those strikes? What are the things like? Yo,
I'm gonna give you one.
now? I
we
just
already
said
mentioned.
it. I just said number 1.
what man? Say it with your
Booking.
chest.
Booking?
Booking.
Better
Better
booking?
Look at how horrible
No.
the booking is
Like,
for
if-
Raw.
That's been the
The
situation
50-50
already.
booking.
So you're saying
already
like,
been a
if it
situation.
continues,
So,
If it
so
continues,
you're
it's
saying
going down the drain.
they're sabotaging themselves.
But this has been continuing not yesterday, not
Vince-
last year, not
Vince
2
is
years ago,
no
not 3 years
longer
ago,
the
not 4
best
years ago, not 5 years
booker.
ago.
I'm
Pro
gonna
wrestling.
tell
Six
you,
years ago?
after everything we just saw, what's gonna be that one strike that's gonna hurt. And the reason why it's gonna hurt is because it's gonna provide closure. It's Kevin Steen going to AEW. The Mount Rushmore coming back together. That's gonna be a strike that's gonna hurt.
and you know what? It won't be him by himself.
Oh, absolutely not.
Sami Zayn is also supposed
You
to.
know
be.
he's following.
The problem with
Yo,
Sami
Pete
Zayn is that
Dunne
he
is
really
there,
doesn't
too.
get good love in the WWE. Like he's not
But
like at the top of the card. Unfortunately.
Why? But that's why. This is why these individuals are leaving. Not only because of the fact of the way they get booked, but then you see how they're treating talent. Look what they did to Bray Wyatt. Look at what they're just kicking people out the wazoo. So
And that's
when there's
that's
no
Nick Khan.
loyalty.
That's all
There's
Nick
no
Khan right there.
loyalty. There is no loyalty. So of course you're gonna jump ship, Poppy. Come on.
Is that the motherfucker from Lion King?
Fuck yeah.
Come
Fucking
on.
preaching right now.
But it's the truth.
But I have the third and final strike that will be the death of WWE. And it's literal death. The death of Vince McMahon is when the ball will begin to roll
I disagree.
for WWE. If the man is alive
Well.
and you cannot figure the shit out when he's away,
Well,
what the fuck is gonna happen when he's not around permanently?
I'll tell you what. At least initially, everybody's gonna tune in.
To watch the first episode and that is it.
Nah,
Because
I
that
think people will stick around a little bit.
Nah,
The whole-
WWE
I know I
is
will.
like
I'm
Disney.
loyal as fuck, but still.
Everybody's loyal to Disney.
I talk all that shit, but I'm loyal as
But
fuck.
Walt Disney has been alive for centuries at this point.
Actually, nah, I think he died not too
I mean,
much.
sure, I'm embellishing, of course, but
Fuck
Disney
that,
World
man.
still sells out.
When Vince dies, WWE sell to Disney. Yeah.
I mean, maybe not, but the fact of the matter is that would you
Or
tune
NBC.
in? Wouldn't you want to see like
What was
I
left?
think Vince
What's
is
left?
the problem. Is he not in a lot of ways?
Yeah, but then who said
You
Reigns?
said yourself. Hold on. You said yourself that Vince fucking tears up the script and writes it at 6 o'clock on Mondays. Isn't that a Vince problem?
Yeah.
Isn't that a Vince thing?
But
Is it NXT going through its bullshit
But are we
fucking
are
new
we-
era of
is
Vince
there
thing?
something-
Are we
Said.
promised that Hunter's gonna take the reins
But
when
there's,
he's?
there's something to be said.
Whether or not he does or he doesn't, this next era is potential era, right? And it would cause to people like
There's
for
some
people to
intrigue-
like tune in
intrigue,
and
right?
intrigue.
But there's a possibility of it falling flat. And to Vic's point,
I don't say that.
Monday is a direct evidence of that, right? The fact that Vince micromanages so much, people may not be ready for that type of pressure. Because at the end of the day, they have Vince to depend on to make that call. They don't have to make that call. The tough decisions that Vince, the one thing I will say, at the end of the day, we talk about bad booking, decisions that Vince has made, but at the end of the day, Vince makes a fucking decision. And not everybody makes decisions or can make decisions in compromising situations. You have to have fucking big cojones to make a fucking decision.
Mike
I mean,
thinks
yes.
that the power struggle itself to see who comes up with it is gonna be the death
think
of
about
it.
it. You're gonna get Stephanie and fucking Shane
And
then
Triple H. Hey, Papa. And the kids.
Imagine
That
the
Vince
kids are
wants to
teenagers.
have it.
Imagine the kids are teenagers. You know teenagers nowadays.
He's petty as fuck. He wants the grandkids to have
They
it.
want to own everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? The entrepreneurs at 12.
Yeah,
Shit.
I don't know. I don't see that as a potential like to really do harm. I think it's actually potential to.
It's
To be good. Okay.
It's an
It
opportunity.
might.
It's
It might
opportunity.
save the
It's
fucking company.
It's
It might
opportunity.
save
Opportunity.
it.
We'll see.
But it could also drown
And
it.
here's
We'll
the
see.
example.
It could also
I'm
drown
gonna
Vince
use
Russo.
I'm gonna use your own stupid
Vince
ass
Russo.
words against all of y'all. This is how
Vince
dumb
Russo,
y'all are.
Bobby.
I'm
Vince
making
Russo.
this
You
argument
too
against-
smart to be this dumb.
You too smart to be this dumb. Yes, exactly. Y'all spent months telling me that NXT was on par with everything going on.
100%.
NXT is Triple H's
100%.
fucking
The
child,
old NXT.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Triple H did such a good job
Yes.
with this fucking developmental brand. Fucking confused you idiots into fucking believing it was on par to their main roster offering, right? You fucking simpletons. And now you're gonna tell me, that Triple H doesn't have the capacity to fucking run the show when the one piece of shit that he was given to run the show with, he fucking killed it so bad that they had to fucking take it away and fucking splatter paint all over it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Because of what we just said, Papi. You think that
man.
Steph
He's
and
not
Shane
lying though.
are really gonna let Triple H be the head guy?
Yes.
No.
Yes, because of what he
Because of
did.
egos.
No, yeah.
No.
He's dead though. The Eagle's dead.
No, Eagle's dead.
The Eagle's
But
dead.
That's
The
the
Eagle has
thing.
died.
Eagle's dead. And if Steph is in charge, wouldn't she let fucking Triple H
Yeah.
handle like
Yeah, go
talent
ahead.
acquisition and fucking storyline because of what she saw?
But if
Shane,
she-
if Shane comes in, wouldn't Shane say, "I'm gonna make most of the decisions"? But yo, Triple H did a good job because I think he would.
No,
He's
he was.
fucking
He's his
sister.
father's son.
That's right.
He's his father's
Listen,
son.
that McMahon name, it means something. Yo, these conservatives, yo, they on another level.
Yo.
I'm telling you, nepotism
What
is
the
real,
fuck is that?
folks.
What the fuck?
Nepotism is real. And the matter of fact is, when you have a McMahon at the table, them motherfuckers are gonna eat. You telling me the first time that these motherfucking birds are able to get some feed and they give it to Triple H, they're gonna give it to Paul Levesque?
Yo,
You're
they might
fucking
not.
kidding me.
Yo, hold
You're
on.
fucking kidding me.
They're gonna get no range to fucking. Yes.
What the
Yes.
The chaperone?
Yo, yes. The chaperone.
What the
motherfucker.
fuck is a Levesque?
Yo, if they gave the pacifier to a tree, they'll fucking give it. Yo, I'm telling you, Triple H is the key to the fucking kingdom. You fucking give it to him and he'll fucking run that shit because he did it in NXT. He did it with something that was supposed to be nothing. Something that had no expectation. He made it must watch. And don't fucking tell me it wasn't must watch.
Remember
must
what
Every
Shane
fucking takeover that he
Must fucking watch.
was in charge of was much watch. He
Must
fucking put
fucking
motherfuckers like William Regal in a position to fucking succeed. Dusty Rhodes to fucking succeed.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Dusty.
So let's be real. Let's be real.
Yes, if you're telling me
Hey,
Triple H is
Tonga?
gonna be a consigliere, right? If
He's
he's gonna be
I can't spell that shit, but I know that Triple H.
C-O-N-G-L-I-E-R-E,
could barely say it sometimes.
baby.
Yo, Larry,
If he's gonna to tell me he's the consigliere
Okay,
of the WWE.
There's a G in
but
there
they're not gonna
somewhere, I
hand
know.
him the keys.
I heard
papi.
it.
They're not gonna hand him the keys.
I heard that silent bitch.
Just like Vince is gonna make a terrible call. That's what Steph and Shane are gonna do too.
Bro, hold on.
Triple H is gonna be in there like, look, this is great ideas. These are great
Yo,
ideas.
I'm that simple, bro.
What do you mean?
You out here.
I go by what I see and I know.
I know, but
And
when
that's
you
all
dumb,
it's
you
been.
see dumb shit. The fact of the matter is that Triple H is a McMahon. He's a fucking McMahon.
What the fuck is in the
so
back?
don't talk about Triple H like he doesn't fucking have his fucking key halfway up a McMahon.
So when Vince passes, Triple H got a cut.
How big is that?
Yes.
No, he don't.
Yes, he will. In terms of that
company
company.
signed a peanut, baby.
Yo,
He
it's
signed
all
a peanut.
right. Prenup in case he's fucking still eating China's ass and she's fucking dead. So the fact of the matter is that as long as he remains faithful,
He could be a
to
necrophiliac.
and he should, right?
He could be
as
a
long as he remains
necrophiliac.
faithful to a McMahon, he will have a fucking seat at that table.
He has to see the table, but not at the head of the table.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't need. All I'm
That's
talking.
what we're arguing.
I'm talking about creatively. Creatively, he needs to be handed the
Sure.
reins. Right? In terms of like being fucking replacing Vince, there's no replacing Vince. Only creatively. Triple H needs that. The company needs Triple H to have that. Triple H makes the decisions.
But let's
Bless you,
remember,
Mike.
you're
Bless
failing
you.
to understand.
Mike said, save this for the winner because you hot right now.
The one thing you're forgetting to understand is that Vince, at the end of the day, was not creative. Vince has shit written for him.
No.
That's not fair either.
Vince, wait. Vince has shit created for him and didn't like it and put his own shit in.
Oh, you saying now?
That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
on, but he.
So Triple
What?
H being creative is great, but he's not gonna be the one to sign off on it.
Espérate. You're saying that
Esperando?
Vince right now, right? He receives the script and he's like, "Damn, this isn't good. I'm gonna fucking change it." What if the filter is bad? What if
100%. No, we know that. We
you
know
put
that.
in shitty water, you put in the Brita filter, right, and then what comes out is clean, right? What if the filter's broken? Then whatever comes out is not clean. Right? I think Vince is a broken filter.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he gets good ideas, maybe he doesn't get good ideas, but the fact of the matter is that he doesn't let anything happen. Right? Because he's a shitty filter.
So what was a worse filter, right?
I mean, the fact, I think that just Vince over time has just not allowed himself to trust people.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe like his father did.
Well, he's becoming Vince Sr.
So now we're talking about Vince, and we're talking about his kids who are reaching their late 40s that are becoming Vince. This is what I'm saying. Creatively, sure, Triple H, 100%, I agree with you. But at the end of the day, the McMahon's gonna sign off on it. And because the McMahon's gonna sign off on it,
I can't, hey, appreciate
Subscribe
the
and like
follow
here,
right now.
sponsor,
Thanks for coming
yes,
through
yes.
the stream.
Yes.
Talking at wrestling. Listen, I feel like there won't be.
Everyone has a mask that they haven't washed since COVID started.
there won't be a
lie,
fucking
bitch.
a fight.
There's
watched
underwear
the
that you haven't washed.
Triple H is not gonna take the reins without a fight.
Triple H is not gonna take the reins without a fight.
Without a fight from Shane.
Oh no,
I
for
think.
sure.
I think.
I think you guys.
but the hand.
Hold on. I think you guys,
WWE in Hunter's hands is good.
I
hands.
just think you guys are overthinking that battle because I don't think Triple H is not gonna put up a fight. I think he's gonna be part of the machine, part of the system, and I also think that Stephanie McMahon is a logical person. If she sees that like Triple H is gonna make her money, she's not gonna be like, no, motherfucker. And the same with Shane.
Until she's the same person until she has an opportunity to be the head of the table as a woman. Woman.
She might. But I don't think that changes anything in terms of what I'm saying.
Think about this.
Triple H could creatively run the show. Stephanie might have some input, of course, but she runs the business side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like the company is big, the company's diverse. They do movies and shit.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about $1 billion industry.
This is professional.
The president,
shit.
CEO of the
Professional.
company
That
doesn't
Vince
necessarily.
controls everything.
The
No,
NBA.
Vince because he owns this bitch because this is his baby. But once he's dead, like Steph, I don't think she's as dumb as her father in that regard. Like her dad.
What is it? She's a CBO?
Yeah.
Mike thinks she's gonna be the stuff, the
You know what I
face of the
mean?
company.
Steph, right?
Yeah, Steph's gonna be the
And I
face.
think will Shane take a C-suite position?
She does a hell of a lot of marketing
whatever.
and publicity
No,
for the
no,
company.
At the end of the day, like there's no way
corporate
Triple
work.
H does not have a seat at that
Of course
table.
not.
he has
Of course
to see
not.
the table.
He's top 3.
Yeah.
He's top 3 no matter what, and I think that's okay.
Off on shit. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I'm saying.
I think
Yeah.
he will. I think
I
he
agree
will be
with
one of
Mike
those
too.
top
And
guys.
Mike,
because
what you
Vince
said.
is the one that signs off on everything, that leaves a room forever
Yeah.
in the future, right?
I think that.
What about somebody like Pritchard?
Well, he's
they
Brett.
have no like yo, you are an
Which is
employee,
God.
like you're an employee of this shit,
Yeah.
right? The only person that could make a power play or some shit maybe is somebody like
But-
Nick Khan.
Pritchard has
Right?
been bred to fucking.
Yo, what if
to
Nick
run
Khan
the
does a
shit.
heel turn and he's like, I'm Tony Khan's brother, bitch. Nah, but even then, like,
Yo, you talk about heel turns, bro? To do a MJF.
That's your heel of the week.
Oh, for sure.
That's how we sending them
my
off.
That's,
All
the, heel,
right.
that's the heel of the year
Alright.
right now.
Yo,
Heel
right
of the
now.
year.
Heel of the era right now, because there's nobody that gets more heat than fucking MJF. You know what I'm saying? I have a cousin of mine this weekend. We went to see a fucking MLW show, right?
Ooh, that
At
shit's
the
fun.
Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yo,
And
MLW
he
shows?
remembered MJF,
That's the
right?
hype.
Because of the heat that he was getting at MLW. This is all he does. And you saw Cincinnati saw what he did. The Pillmans saw what he was all about.
Oh, yeah.
So much so that, you know, Brian Pillman's daughter or granddaughter or grandson was born because of MJF.
or they're later. I don't know if he's born yet, but
He fast forward the
my
delivery.
main issue, and I'm
He called her Methany. That shit is ridiculous, yo.
Bethany,
And he mentioned the dark side of the ring. Like, you would throw that in there and not throw context. He's like, no, she was a fucking crackhead and then the dark side of the ring. Like, that was the thing.
Not only should you have been swallowed, but you should have been aborted.
Aborted. It's illegal in Texas.
Yo.
That's some crazy shit.
AW does
Yo,
not have
by the
to
way,
follow
not
censorship
your body,
in
not your
TNT.
decision.
I'm telling you.
Not your body, not your decision. These old white fucks need to go to sleep.
All right, that's a
Oh, that's a lot.
But is it not?
But the fact of the matter is that you can't say it one way and not mean it the other.
Okay.
You can't talk about mass and be like, my body, but women can't do whatever.
What?
You can't complain about wearing masks and say my body, my choice, and then also fucking not allow women there.
Making me think a lot.
Is what
Smart
I'm saying.
guys.
All right, but anyway, the fact of the matter is like Triple H's got to sit at that table. Oh shit! MJF got to sit at that table for being
Yeah.
top heel of the year right now. Like motherfuckers are throwing out all time, a lot. I don't know.
You know why?
all
Because
that.
the matches haven't added up to that.
Right.
But the heelatry,
His
right?
mic? Yo,
the
you wanna talk
heelatry is on fucking
He's a dick.
point.
He's a professional
And
dick. He's a man.
In terms of like being canceled and people saying like he went
Shut
too
up.
far.
Shut
He
up.
went too far.
Shut up.
There's only one person
Shut up. Watch WWE.
that can say he went too far.
Chris
and that's
Benoit.
Brian Pillman.
Damn.
And Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit is saying shit right now. Right? He's a fucking hell saying, ah! Me quema
You like
culo.
that shirt too?
Yo, did you see the Benoit club shirt that
Oh,
they
that shit
wore
was
at
dope.
All Out?
Shout out to the seven right now holding it
Dope.
down. Appreciate
That's
y'all.
exercise machines
Shout outs
on
to Twitch.
it,
Shout outs to
yo. It looks like
YouTube.
a
Shout outs to
Bullet Club,
Facebook.
and it has two. That shit is
Um,
fucked up. You
I
sick
didn't
bastard.
know.
My
I didn't
pop,
do that.
my pop
Yo,
of the
what's
week
wrong with
was
this guy?
real subtle, real quick. Pat McAfee keeping the shit going with Adam Cole
Yes.
is money. I love it.
thought that was
You
great.
could clearly tell they're boys.
Right.
You could clearly tell they're so cool that he had to shout him out in the most funniest way. Like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, he was like, man,
he's a
fuck
piece of
this guy.
shit.
But that was pretty
That
cool.
shit was pretty fucking cool.
How about Adam Cole fucking setting Tony Schiavone?
Tony Schiavone needs to be put in check, and that was the first
Yo,
thing
that was a
Adam
shoot.
Cole done.
Yo, that was a shoot. All I saw was Adam Cole looking at his little fucking earring and shit while he was talking to him. That's like a
You
shoot.
fucking went to, you jump from WWE to AEW. The first thing you do is like,
Like,
put Tony Schiavone in check.
Yo, Shivani, chill out, yo. Don't be, yo. You better have another dentist,
You better
motherfucker.
stop salivating,
My
motherfucker.
wife touching
I'm
your
done.
teeth.
I'm
Yo,
fucking done.
like you know at some point in time, Britt Baker was like, yo, Tony's a little weird. Yo. Tony's getting a little too close. You know what I mean?
It's the earring.
Why the mic on my titty? Why the mic on my titty?
I'll never get used to Tony Schiavone.
Yo, Danny, who's next for Malachi Black? I think Cody Rhodes is gonna come back and fuck with him a little bit next week. He's due.
for sure.
He's due to
Yeah,
come
he's
back.
due
He's
to
been
come back.
advertised to come back next week.
Yo, that Moxley and oh boy, Matt.
Suzuki.
That was dope. That was dope.
It was short.
Oh my
It
god.
was, but I
It
mean-
was fucking violent.
The man was gushing blood in
Hold
minute
on.
two.
Yeah.
Did you not think that?
I mean, yeah. But
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was- I don't think they thought he was going to be gushing blood in minute two.
I don't think he did. I think that was an
Exactly.
accident. I think that was fun.
Eating
But
that
he's
shit.
a consummate professional.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, and then it's great. Yo, not for nothing. The reason why we're talking about 3 strikes and you're out for WWE is because every chance at the plate, AEW's getting something. They may not be hitting a home run every time, but they're getting on base.
Yo, for
They're
real.
getting on base.
Bases.
And yo, it's starting to add up.
And you know what? Like, hold on, but they're doing more than that. They're in the attempt of hitting singles. Yo, they're
100%.
really hitting home
No,
runs.
there's home runs in between there and there. I mean,
Kevin
but
Owens
I'm
is the
saying
next
is
home
like,
run.
You know what's one strike that we forgot? And I don't have to be out? That Forbidden Door. That shit's for real, bro.
What Forbidden Door?
Tony Khan. Opening the doors to all these
Like, for the
working together.
Think
Something
about
that
it.
Vince McMahon will
We're not doing.
never-
What's a great horror
it's the opposite of what he
movie?
did.
What's a great horror movie that like has like some shit with like fucking?
All the Cabin in the Woods.
He did not say a single word.
Nah, anyway, whatever. But it makes sense.
What's the movie that
It-
had the shit?
Like
the thing you thought was the guy with the hair and stuffs. Listen, the credits at the end. That
I'm
one.
saying Tony Khan reversing what Vince McMahon did.
How ironic, exactly. That itself. That alone.
Undoing
The irony in that.
everything that Vince
Apparently, I
McMahon
understood that shit.
Yeah.
I must be from Union City.
Yes. Shout outs to fucking. I was midstream.
Is that like Hunter County
I was
Project?
midstream on Wednesday when Phil
Repost that
Brooks.
shit, HuffPost.
I was midstream Wednesday when Phil Brooks brought up April's name.
Oh,
And
word?
Union City, stand the fuck up. I gave him a
That's
shout
right,
out.
folks.
That's right.
April, AJ, formerly known as AJ Lee, is from Union City. Where
My
all
real
these
baby mom, my real baby
wonderful,
mom.
beautiful, handsome men derived from. You know what I mean? Union City.
Shout out
New
to
Jersey.
Union
Shout
City,
out,
New
shout
Jersey. April, AJ Lee.
And shout outs to Danny. Tomorrow night, SmackDown
Yes.
is
Yes.
from MSG. Should be lit.
Wink, wink. Hint, hint.
Oh, that should bring us to our next pop of the week. It's really not what happened this week. It's what's going to happen next week.
Next.
And I think when we look at what's going to happen next week, we've been real hype about AEW, right? Like, AEW has really been hitting on all cylinders. In fact, like, we're even talking about staggering the giant. David versus Goliath. 3 strikes, you out. Can they really kill WWE? Well, we're going to see for ourselves.
We have to. We have to.
Wednesday, September 15th.
Wednesday.
Your boys.
Wednesday.
I'm going to be in the building. At the Prudential Center. We're going to check out Dynamite for ourselves. But we're not only going to check out Dynamite. We're going to stream live. Woo! What we going to do? The pre and post? We're going to do the pre and post on location.
out. You know the bad guys got you, baby.
On Wednesday, talk about Dynamite. We're going to do a quick recap right before. Something
Because
short,
you
something
know, when you have all these talented individuals, these superstars coming over to AEW,
sweet. Oh, you talking about us.
AEW had to send out the invite, you know what I mean? Make sure that the bad guys are there. You're like, we're coming to your home.
Duh.
Yo, if you didn't hear JR say that shit last night, you must not be eating his barbecue sauce. Because he said, we're
That
going
shit
to New
is
York.
expired.
I know the bad guys will be there.
Yes, he did. Shout out to
If
the
you
bad
look
guy who
into
will be there
at
for sure.
9:57, he said that shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
said
gonna check that shit.
I'm
Right
just
after,
saying.
right after Wednesday night, it was there.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care where you got your freaks from, because that's all the damn time we have for you folks this week. Check us out on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. Mumbo Jumbo, SoundCloud, all the RSS feeds. Please get your fix. You already know. You already know what it is, what time it is. Next week, 9:15, the bad guys are going to AEW. We're going to invade All Elite Wrestling Dynamite on Wednesday night.
And you're gonna fucking check us out because we're gonna be on Twitch and on YouTube live streaming
Pre-show.
on location.
And
On the way there, we're going to be driving.
What?
We'll be in the
Where can they
carro.
find us?
In the carro.
You want to find it?
In the car, we're driving.
In the car.
We'll be driving.
HBC too sweet. IG, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots.
Let's rate and review the audio version of this podcast.
T, not a PT.
Yeah, Daddy in the building.
Anywhere.
Yeah, we got
Boy.
JJ in the building.
JJ.
JJ. Oh,
man.
we got mods in the house. We got mods in the house. Okay, the mods
I'm
are
like
here.
Christian